question, because I'm not one of those who would leave everything and just go to Mumbai to become an actor. I believe in having a certain level of security before you try something new in life. There is a certain risk attached to it, but I think that has to be a calculated amount of risk that you need to take. That's how I've been brought up. So it was only after I won Miss World and after I had that platform, when I got the right kind of opportunities, when I transitioned into films. And I guess that's how acting happened.
Okay.
Hello everyone, this is Ranveer Brar and I'm honored to be speaking at the Republic Plenary Summit 2025, India's most powerful gathering of leaders, visionaries and changemakers. Under the theme of Limitless India, we celebrate the spirit of innovation that has shaped our country and its future. It's going to be a power-packed summit and you can join me as we discuss the next chapter of India's transformation. See you at the Republic Plenary Summit 2025 on the 6th of March, only on Republic Media Network.
BJP ups the ante against Aam Aadmi Party, says CAG report on health department policies will expose how APDA government looted taxpayers' money. Over 72 hours later, Pune police ring-fence and detained rape-accused Dattatreya Gade from sugarcane field. After Allahabad High Court verdict, ASI to conduct second round of inspection of Shahi Jama Masjid in Sambhal.
My vision of the three areas. The first is trade and technology, the second is security and defense, and the third is connectivity and global partnerships.
European Union President Ursula von der Leyen meets PM Modi. EM Jaishankar in national capital confirms the largest free trade deal between India and European Union. First up, viewers, we have some big breaking news coming in ahead of the tabling of the CAG report today. The BJP has criticized the Delhi government's liquor policy, accusing it of gross irregularities and wasting people's hard-earned money. The BJP claimed that the Aam Aadmi Party, which calls itself transparent, has engaged in corruption and promised to recover the money for the people of the national capital. This is a big charge coming in from the BJP, saying that Aam Aadmi Party looted the taxpayers' money. They have also said that there are gross irregularities in the liquor policy, which stands scrapped. Let's listen into BJP reactions coming in.
कि जिस प्रकार की घोर अनियमितताएं इस लिकर पॉलिसी में की गई, जिस तरह से जनता की गाड़ी कमाई को भ्रष्टाचार में डुबो दिया गया, जिस तरीके से सभी नियम और कायदे कानूनों को ताक पे रख दिया गया, लाइसेंस बांट दिए गए, कमीशन को बढ़ा दिया गया, खुदरा जो रिटेल शॉप्स थी वो बढ़ा दी गई, जो मानक थे बीआईएस के उनका पालन नहीं किया गया। ये सारे के सारे विषय जो लगातार एक लंबी रिपोर्ट है सीएजी की इसमें आई है, और अभी तो जो सरकारी अधिकारी हैं उनके पास 1 महीने का समय सभापति जी ने दिया है, उस पर उनकी टिप्पणी आएंगी। इसके बाद पीएसी में ये पूरा विषय जाएगा और निश्चित रूप से दिल्ली के जनता के साथ जो बड़ा भ्रष्टाचार हुआ है, जिस प्रकार से घोर अनियमितताएं हुई हैं, और अपने आप को पारदर्शी कहने वाली पार्टी जिसने दिल्ली के लोगों के साथ धोखा किया, बड़ा भ्रष्टाचार किया, तो निश्चित रूप से एक एक पैसा दिल्ली के लोगों का वापस आने की अब तैयारी है।
आज अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के घोटालों की एक और कैग रिपोर्ट दिल्ली के विधानसभा के पटल पर रखी जाएगी। किस तरह से अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने हॉस्पिटल सेहत सर्विसेज के नाम के ऊपर दिल्ली को लूटने का काम किया, हॉस्पिटल बनाने के नाम के ऊपर किस तरह से तय बजट से 350 करोड़ रुपया फालतू जो उन्होंने करप्शन के लिए अपनी जेबों में डालने का काम किया, किस तरह से मोहल्ला क्लिनिक जिनको कहते थे अमेरिका कनाडा देखने आता, उसमें बिजली ही नहीं थी, बिना बिजली के मोहल्ला क्लिनिक चले और उनको किराया भी देता रहे और लूटते रहे दोनों हाथों से दिल्ली को जो लूटने का काम किया था। आज दूसरी कैग रिपोर्ट भी बताएगी, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी आपके सारे चिट्ठे खोलेगी और बताएगी कि तुम कट्टर बेईमान हो, कट्टर बेईमान हो।
Priyanka is joining me live from the national capital. Priyanka, the BJP has said that every single penny that's looted by the Aam Aadmi Party from the taxpayers will be returned back to the people. Tell us more about these attacks coming in from the Saffron Party.
We already know that the BJP has been attacking and launching several claims against the Aam Aadmi Party, and the fact that we know that there have been immense financial loss that has been now coming into light after the CAG report. The one on the liquor policy and the second, which is expected today, is going to be also be tabled. So we have in fact seen a huge amount of financial irregularities that can be witnessed, which exposes the amount of corruption that has been done by the Aam Aadmi Party earlier during their regime. And the BJP has very clearly said that the taxpayers' money was being used by the Aam Aadmi Party in corruption, and that money will now be returned to the people of the national capital. That is a promise that the BJP is making, and it is also said those who will be found guilty will be facing punishment by the law. We've already seen that top leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party were behind the bars regarding the excise policy scam, and it is expected that more such expose will be coming to light, given today as the session begins in some time now. We will be seeing the tabling of the CAG report in the financial audit of health infrastructure in the national capital. We have also accessed that there has been a huge amount of financial loss that was also suffered there, because there was crores of money which was given by the central government to the Delhi government, out of which most of it was not used, and there is no trace of where that money has gone. So yes, a lot of fireworks is expected on that front as well.
Right, Priyanka, stay on with me. There's a reaction coming in from the Aam Aadmi Party, which has hit back at the BJP, stressing on the fact that the health department policy was in fact transparent and led to a profit of 2,000 crore rupees. In fact, stay on with me, viewers. We have some big breaking news coming in. Leader of opposition, Atishi, has in fact written a letter, but let's shift our focus to another breaking news that we're tracking. A glacier outburst has been reported in Uttarakhand. This in Badrinath. This is the latest breaking news that we're tracking. The situation remains tense. Glacier outburst on the national highway in Badrinath. 40 workers likely buried under snow. The situation is indeed dire, viewers. In Badrinath, there is a glacier outburst that has been reported right now, and as we speak, the situation is being ascertained as to what's happening. Tanisha is joining us live. Tanisha, tell us about this glacier burst in Badrinath Dham in Uttarakhand. What are we tracking so far?
Well, absolutely. It's a very unfortunate news that's coming in. We learn that there has been a glacier burst in Badrinath It's been on the national highway in Badrinath in Uttarakhand. We're getting in reports, however, these are not confirmed, that there are reports of workers likely being trapped under the snow. Now, the Chamoli Uttarakhand DM Sandeep Tiwari has also given a soundbite where he has said that according to the meteorological department, the orange alert was received. Now, that indicated heavy rain and snowfall occurring in the district. So, a warning was given already. Now, the higher altitude areas such as Badrinath Dham, Hanuman Chatti and Malari area and Oli are experiencing heavy snowfall currently, while other tehsils are experiencing continuous snowfall. Now, this could be, remember, the monsoon season, and amid the monsoon season, we know that there has been a glacier burst in the national highway on Uttarakhand. Now, the Indian Meteorological Department has issued an orange alert for heavy rain and snowfall in Uttarkashi, Chamoli, Rudraprayag and other districts. All of them fall under Uttarakhand. Now, a western disturbance will strengthen is what the Indian Meteorological Department says, saying that this will bring intense snowfall in higher regions and rain in the plains. Deepak.
Right, Tanisha, just a couple of years back, a similar incident was witnessed. A catastrophic glacier burst occurred in Uttarakhand's Chamoli district, leading to massive flooding and the tragic loss of lives. And this is another episode that we are witnessing 4 years later after the 2021 incident. Now, reports are suggesting that 40 workers are feared to be trapped. Rescue teams will be rushed to the spot immediately. And we're tracking all the developments on ground zero. This incident has happened on the national highway. And what we understand, according to sources and according to reports, that around 40 to 50 workers are feared trapped following a glacier outbreak in Uttarakhand's Chamoli district. Tanisha, what about the rescue operations? Is there any update on the teams being rushed to the spot?
That will be sent to the spot immediately, because we are learning that there are reports of some construction workers being trapped under the snow. We learned that nearly 10 workers have been rescued. We are also getting a soundbite from the district magistrate, Sandeep Tiwari. Now, he says that the meteorological department had issued an orange alert. Now, this was done after they received indicates of heavy rain and snowfall occurring in the district during the monsoon season. The higher altitude areas such as Badrinath Dham, Hanuman Chatti, Malari area, these are the districts, these are the tehsils to be specific, that has been under high alert, under orange alert to be specific. Now, one of the highly tourist areas, Oli, is also experiencing heavy snowfall, while other tehsils are experiencing continuous rainfall. Now, this could likely be an indication of the situation getting worse. All eyes are now on when will the rescue teams will be there on the spot. The Indian Meteorological Department had already issued an orange alert for heavy rain and snowfall in Uttarkashi, Chamoli, Rudraprayag and other districts. All of these districts, remember, fall under Uttarakhand. Western disturbance will strengthen is what the Indian Meteorological Department has said, bringing intense snowfall in higher regions and rain in the plains. Now, the Indian Meteorological Department has already issued a high alert, an orange alert, and they are saying that the strong winds will strengthen, and then this is likely to bring intense snowfall and rainfall in the region. So the situation is likely to get worse. However, the Indian Meteorological Department has also said that all of the areas where they are going to receive heavy snowfall and rainfall have been kept on high alert. So this has given a time to the residents of that area to ensure that they move to the safe places beforehand. Remember what we saw we saw a few years back in Kedarnath. We cannot experience that again, and hence the rescue teams are already on their way to ensure that no untoward incidents take place. We already have visuals from Uttarakhand, which shows heavy snowfall in the region. Now, Rudraprayag, which is one of the way to Kedarnath, has already been put under high alert, under orange alert, is what we know. Now, the workers of a private construction were engaged in road construction. there are nearly 47 construction workers. However, these are not confirmed. Reports say that 47 construction workers are trapped under the snow. These are just reports. There is an official confirmation that is waited on the same. Meanwhile, we are also getting in a reaction from the district magistrate to what he had to say.
मौसम निदेशालय के अनुसार जो ऑरेंज अलर्ट हमें प्राप्त हुआ था तो भारी बारिश और बर्फबारी जनपद में चल रही है। जो हाइट्स वाले एरिया हैं बद्रीनाथ धाम, हनुमान चट्टी, नीति मलारी के एरिया और औली में वहाँ बर्फबारी हो रही है और बाकी तहसीलों में लगातार बारिश चल रही है। तो अभी फ़िलहाल कोई मेजर रोड हमारा अवरुद्ध नहीं है, लेकिन 4-5 ब्लॉक्स में गैरसैंण, देवाल, नारायणबगड़, थराली और जोशीमठ के कुछ हिस्सों में बिजली आपूर्ति फीडर में खराबी आने के कारण बाधित हुई है, जिस पर अभी टेक्निकल टीम काम कर रही है और बारिश के कारण उन्हें दिक्कत आ रही है काम करने में। आशा है कि जैसे ही मौसम थोड़ा सा अनुकूल होगा तो ये बिजली सप्लाई रिस्टोर कर दी जाएगी। और जहाँ भी हमें कहीं सूचना प्राप्त हो रही है, जैसे जोशीमठ वाली रोड अभी बर्फ़ से बंद है, मंडल चोपता रोड बंद है, तो कंसर्न एजेंसीज वहाँ जीसीबी और अन्य मशीन से रास्ता साफ करवा रही है और अभी स्थिति सामान्य बनी हुई है। किसी तरह की कोई प्रतिकूल खबर हमारे पास नहीं है।
In fact, Tanisha, there are also reports which suggest that there was a BRO camp. Like you were mentioning, there were road construction activities going on in full swing, and that's when this particular glacier burst was reported. And right now, 40 to 50 workers have been trapped, is what we understand. This is a massive avalanche that has been reported on this particular highway where the construction work was happening. Now, the IMD has also issued an orange alert. So far, are there any reports of workers being rescued, Tanisha?
Confirmation on the same. However, the Chamoli police of Uttarakhand has released a statement. We've just accessed that statement where they've said that due to continuous rainfall in the district from 27th of February, that is yesterday, stones and debris are continuously falling in the landslide area near Nandprayag on National Highway number 7. Given out the specifics onto which area the landslides have happened, this is near the Nandprayag on National Highway number 7. Now, the Chamoli police of Uttarakhand has also said that due to which there may be a loss of life and property due to movement of vehicles at the said place. Now, the Chamoli police has gone on record and said that there could be likely a loss of life and property. Now, this is due to the movement of vehicles at the said place where the landslides have happened. Now, at present, in view of the continuous rainfall in the district, the forecast is issued by the Meteorological Department, Dehradun, keeping in mind the safety of general public. The movement of vehicles from the said place, that is near Nandprayag National Highway number 7, is prohibited with immediate effect from noon today to 5 p.m. tomorrow. So the vehicle movement has completely been halted on the National Highway number 7, which is near the Nandprayag area, which is experiencing heavy snowfall. Landslides also happened. Now, the Chamoli police is saying that the prohibition of movement of vehicles comes at a time from 12 noon today to 5 p.m. tomorrow. Now, during the said period, the movement of vehicles will be done to Nandprayag, Khotisyan, Chamoli, Gopeshwar Motor Road. So there is an alternate mode as well, so that there is no stoppage of movement for the tourists who are already traveling or who are already on their way. There are reports. That's a big break is also coming in. 57 workers were buried under the glacier near Mana village in Badrinath in Chamoli. Now, 10 workers have already been rescued.
Well, we seem to have lost that line, but we'll get Tanisha back on the phone line to give us more insights. But what we understand is that sources have informed Republic TV that 57 workers were buried under a glacier near Mana village in Badrinath Dham in Chamoli. And of them, 10 workers have been rescued. The search is on for the remaining 47 workers. Like I mentioned earlier, all of these workers are set to be involved in the road construction activities under a contract of the BRO, which is the Border Roads Organization. So what we understand is that the situation is really tense. The IMD has also issued an orange alert. The police has said that there could be loss of life, and the rescue operations continue on a war footing, because this is a very dire situation that's being reported in this particular region, which is an avalanche-prone region. We have seen in the past as well that similar incidents have occurred in 2021 too. Another glacier burst was reported, in which loss of lives were also reported. Rescue operations were underway, and a similar scene is unfolding right now as well. Let's listen into the DM once again.
मौसम निदेशालय के अनुसार जो ऑरेंज अलर्ट हमें प्राप्त हुआ था, तो भारी बारिश और बर्फबारी जनपद में चल रही है। जो हाइट्स वाले एरिया हैं, बद्रीनाथ धाम, हनुमान चट्टी, नीति मलारी के एरियाज और औली में, वहाँ बर्फबारी हो रही है, और बाकी तहसीलों में लगातार बारिश चल रही है। तो अभी फ़िलहाल कोई मेजर रोड हमारा अवरुद्ध नहीं है, लेकिन 4-5 ब्लॉक्स में गैरसैंण, देवाल, नारायणबगड़, थराली और जोशीमठ के कुछ हिस्सों में बिजली आपूर्ति फीडर में खराबी आने के कारण बाधित हुई है, जिस पर अभी टेक्निकल टीम काम कर रही है और बारिश के कारण उन्हें दिक्कत आ रही है काम करने में। आशा है कि जैसे ही मौसम थोड़ा सा अनुकूल होगा तो ये बिजली सप्लाई रिस्टोर कर दी जाएगी। और जहाँ भी हमें कहीं सूचना प्राप्त हो रही है, जैसे जोशीमठ वाली रोड अभी बर्फ़ से बंद है, मंडल चोपता रोड बंद है, तो कंसर्न एजेंसीज वहाँ जीसीबी और अन्य मशीन से रास्ता साफ करवा रही है, और अभी स्थिति सामान्य बनी हुई है। किसी तरह की कोई प्रतिकूल खबर हमारे पास नहीं है।
Well, this glacier burst is mainly because of the western disturbance, which has brought heavy snowfall in these hilly parts, and this coupled by rain has made the situation worse, thereby resulting in a glacier burst. Madhurima is joining us live from the newsroom. Madhurima, tell us what's happening on ground zero. Glacier burst has been reported. 47 workers are still missing. 10 of them, according to sources, have been rescued.
Well, Deepak, what we are learning from our sources so far now, that the number of workers that are feared trapped following the glacier outburst could be up to 57. But yes, like you rightly pointed out, that 10 workers have been rescued so far. Search operations are underway for the rest of the 47 workers. All of these workers are said to be contractors engaged in BRO's contract. Let me recap for our viewers that it has happened after a very heavy snowfall, spell of very heavy snowfall, and following that an avalanche occurred near the Mana area, which is just a couple of kilometers ahead of Badrinath Dham. Badrinath, we know it's one of the 4 dhams, and this has occurred near that. What we are learning at the moment is that some of the workers, like we pointed out, around 47 of them are still there. Administration and the BRO team have left for the spot. Workers of all these workers, Deepak, were from a private company, but they were working for a BRO contract. We'll have to wait and watch as to what really happens. But yes, all hands on deck at the moment, Deepak. What we are learning is that the state government has also called in for help from all quarters. At the moment, the state police along with the rescue teams have left for this particular area, for the affected area. This is near Chamoli. Remember, Chamoli has been a vulnerable area for a very long time. Couple of years back as well, there was a cloud burst, following which many were trapped inside a tunnel in Tapovan, and this has happened in somewhat nearby the similar vicinity that this glacier
glacier burst has happened. We'll have to see what really happens. According to the meteorological department, what we're learning from meteorological department and the Chamoli police, they have said that due to continuous rainfall in the district, ever since the 27th, stone and debris continue to fall and causing multiple landslides as well near this area. So this was an area that was already under landslide, the affected landslides, and now this has happened, due to which there were many loss of life and property as well at that particular time. But as of now, if you talk about this particular incident, no loss of life has been reported yet. What we know is 10 of them have been rescued safely. Rescue operations for 47 of them are still on. Deepak.
Right, Madhurima, we have more breaking news coming in. 15 workers have been rescued and they have been shifted to the army hospital. That's a big update. 15 workers of the 57 others who are trapped. 15 of them have now been rescued and they have been shifted to the army hospital. And this after a glacier burst in Mana Pass of Uttarakhand's Chamoli district. It inflicted damage to the nearby Border Roads Organization camp as well. Army and the ITBP personnel have been rushed to the incident site for rescue operations. And remember, viewers, the Mana Pass is one of the highest vehicle accessible passes in the world. And according to report, the Chamoli district magistrate has also said that he was not able to establish a connection with the persons present at the spot. But however, now we have reports coming in that 15 workers have been rescued and they have been shifted to the army hospital. Madhurima, tell us more about the rescue operations.
Well, Deepak, what we are learning at the moment, like you very rightly pointed out, that 15 of them, the number of workers that have been rescued has risen from 10 to 15 now. And all hands on deck, Deepak, at this particular moment on the spot where the avalanche has occurred in Chamoli. What we are learning from a reporter also from there, that all these workers were involved in this contract work of building roads over there in the affected area. They were all involved in building the roads, following which they have been working despite the bad weather in the condition at that particular spot. Deepak, now we'll have to wait and watch as to how fast this rescue operation is augmented by the state administration. But yes, the senior most state administration has already taken the cognizance of the matter. All hands on deck. The number of people who've been rescued has risen from 10 to 15, but the number is still very high. 57 of them were initially trapped, out of which 50 have been rescued. Rest of them still under the debris. The entire operation will have to be accelerated. The pace has to accelerate to make sure that all of them should be taken out in time, because all of these 15 as well, Deepak, what we're learning at the moment, all of these 15 workers who have been rescued from that debris of following the avalanche have been shifted to the army hospital and are in serious condition. So we'll have to still wait and watch and find out if all of them make out of this entire serious condition, if they all get stable soon. Our prayers with them. But at the same time, the rescue operations are on. This had happened just a couple of hours back. Deepak, Chamoli is altogether a very vulnerable area, Deepak, where, as I told you, that a couple of years back during the Tapovan glacier burst as well, that affected Tapovan, Joshimath and the neighboring areas. This particular area that is near Badrinath has also been affected. The entire highway, the Mana area, a couple of kilometers away from Badrinath, has been affected. Now we have to see as to how fast-paced are the rescue operations going to be, Deepak. But the good news is 15 of them have been saved so far. They have been rushed to the army hospital. Deepak.
Right, Madhurima, the situation remains dire as many workers continue to remain trapped. The Army and ITBP personnel have been swiftly deployed to the site to conduct the rescue operations in such challenging and treacherous weather conditions, because one avalanche could trigger another one, and that's what these rescue personnel are fearing, especially during these operations, because they are vulnerable to not just the ground below them, but also to the glaciers surrounding them as well. And we'll have to wait and watch what comes out, but what we know is that 15 of them have been rescued and they have been moved to the army hospital nearby.
Well, yes, Deepak, what we're learning at the particular moment is that the entire, like I was saying, that all hands on deck are needed if we want to rescue all those who are feared trapped inside the debris. What we're learning is that the State Disaster Response Force Team, the SDRF, the NDRF and the Indo-Tibetan Border Police ITBP all have been deployed to lead this particular rescue operation. So along with the BRO management, the state administration, we now have the SDRF, that is the State Disaster Response Team, the National Disaster Response Team and the Indo-Tibetan Border Response Team. All of them have been deployed to the site. They are being rushed to the spot to make sure that all lives are saved. All 57 of them are saved and sent to the hospital in time, because Deepak, what we are learning is that 15 of them, all those who have been saved until now, have been sent to the army hospital, but their condition continues to be very serious. Deepak.
Well, Madhurima, with the glacier burst now triggering more probably risks for these rescue teams, because there is a heightened risk of further damage as well in the coming hours, and teams are also concerned about the potential for additional avalanches. So do you think that this could probably be, another challenge for these rescue teams?
Well, absolutely, Deepak, because the weather and the snow is already creating massive hindrance in this entire rescue operation. And we'll have to see as to how soon the SDRF and the NDRF team, along with the ITBP team, can reach the spot, because like I pointed out, that the entire highway, which is a couple of kilometers away from the spot, has been affected because of the avalanche debris. So that is also going to make things difficult for the rescue teams to reach the spot. At the same time, we should not forget that in such weather, it is very difficult for the choppers, the security and the safety choppers, to even fly and reach the spot. But yes, all the State Disaster Response Team and the Central Disaster Response Team, all of them have been rushed to the spot to make sure that maximum people can be saved from that avalanche debris. The good news here is that the 15 people have been rescued so far. They have been rushed to the army hospital. But yes, the entire matter continues to be very serious, because rest of them are still under the debris. All the 57 workers who were working on a BRO road project, they were all construction workers of a private company that were employed by the BRO for that road development program, and they were working on it when this incident occurred a couple of hours back, Deepak. But yes, the number of people who've been rescued, that number has risen to 15. We'll have to wait and watch as to how soon the administration is able to save them all.
That's right. Madhurima is getting us all those updates. And Madhurima, we are also showing some of the pictures there on a screen, given the fact that, the weather conditions are looking quite tough, very tough weather conditions. A glacier burst in Uttarakhand Chamoli district has trapped around 57 workers. At least 40 plus workers are trapped, from what we understand. Speaking of rescue operations, do we have any number as to how many people have been rescued so far?
Well, yes, Shivangi, number of people those who have been rescued is 15. Initially, it was 10. The administration got on it as soon as the news came. 10 workers were rescued immediately, and the number has risen to 15. What needs to be seen here is what is going to make it difficult for all the response teams like the SDRF, the NDRF, and the ITBP, that the incident has occurred in a high altitude area near the India-China border, where the BRO personnel were engaged in the road construction work, and because of the incident has taken in a high altitude area, the entire operation becomes comparatively more difficult, and that is why all these teams with expertise of rescue operation have been rushed to the spot. They are all reaching there. According to the Uttarakhand Police headquarters, the spokesperson of Uttarakhand Police, IG Nilesh Anand Bharne, has apprised the media that this particular avalanche occurred near the BRO organization camp. 57 workers who were involved, like I pointed out, they were trapped. They got trapped inside the debris, under the debris, I beg your pardon. Following that, the BRO management got into action swiftly and saved 10. Now the number has risen to 15. But yes, they have a very long way to go to save all these people because of the bad weather conditions, Shivangi. It is going to be all the more difficult for these response teams to make sure that they are able to rescue these workers safely. Shivangi.
Madhurima is getting us all those updates coming in. We'll try to also, once we get some of the pictures of the rescue mission, we will put that out for our viewers. But speaking of the weather conditions, this is a time where there is heavy rain and snowfall, and the IMD has predicted an orange alert. They have said that they have issued an orange alert given the fact that more heavy rainfall and snowfall could be expected in the Uttarkashi, Chamoli, Rudraprayag and other districts. And a western disturbance is expected to strengthen, bringing intense snowfall in these regions. Now, given the topography of this area, we can expect the rescue mission to be a little bit difficult given the weather conditions, Madhurima.
Well, absolutely, Shivangi. Like I pointed out, that the accident has taken place, that this particular incident where the glacier outburst and the avalanche debris has collected in a very high altitude area. And 57 of these workers who were trapped, 15 of them rescued, all this is happening in a very high altitude area. It's near the India-China border. So one can only fathom the difficulties of the entire rescue operation team is going to face, Shivangi. But yes, all hands on deck right now. This particular incident has taken place near Mana. Mana is just a couple of kilometers ahead of the famous Dham Badrinath. Now, what we are learning is that 3 to 4 ambulances have also been sent, but due to heavy snowfall, Shivangi, the rescue team is facing difficulties in reaching there. Like you pointed out, that it's not going to be very easy to it's not going to be very easy to carry out this rescue operation because of the high altitude area. The update that we are getting for our viewers is that 3 to 4 ambulances from the nearby areas have been rushed to this particular spot, to the accident spot, but due to the heavy snowfall that continues, that have been continuing for ever since the 27th, it is getting very difficult for the rescue operation team to reach the spot, and even the basic medical facilities are also not being able to reach to these people as easily.
चुनौती है, प्रशासन के आगे चुनौती है। मुख्यमंत्री पुष्कर सिंह धामी ने लगातार अधिकारी को दिशा निर्देश दिए, तमाम टीमें वहां पर है, लेकिन मौसम जब तक सही नहीं होता तो निश्चित और रेस्क्यू में चुनौतियां आएंगी, दिक्कतें होंगी। बरसात लगातार हो रही है, बर्फबारी लगातार हो रही है, और जब ये बारिश बरसबारी होती है तो जो उत्तराखंड के जो पहाड़ है वो काफी कच्चे हैं, और ऐसे में लैंडस्लाइड की संभावना बढ़ जाती है, तो भूस्खलन भी वहां पर होता है। अगर हम बात करें 21 में जब तपोवन हादसा यहाँ पर हुआ था रेणी गांव में, उस दौर को भी हमने देखा था, तो निश्चित तौर से काफी चुनौतियों का सामना यहाँ पर अगर बात की जाए प्रशासन करने पड़ा था, और उसके काफी समय बाद तक भी लगातार उनका वो रेस्क्यू लंबा चला था। तो निश्चित तौर से अभी की अगर बात की जाए तो शासन, प्रशासन, सरकार और आपदा प्रबंधन लगातार मुस्तैदी के साथ मौके पर जुटा हुआ है। आईटीबीपी की टीम वहां पर है, बीआरओ के लोग वहां पर है और तेजी से रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन वहां पर चल रहा है। लेकिन जिस तरह से मौसम है, सब कुछ मौसम के ऊपर ही निर्भर करता है कि कब तक जो तमाम और जो 40 से अधिक जो मजदूर सिपाही मजदूर भाई हमारे वहां पर है, उनको सुरक्षित निकाल लिया जाए। इसके साथ ही अगर बात की जाए तो अस्पतालों के यहाँ पर इंतजाम कर दिए गए हैं। जो मार्ग यहाँ पर जैसा कि बताया हमारे सहयोगी ने कि नंदप्रयाग मार्ग यहाँ पर बंद है, पहाड़ को जाने वाले तमाम उन रास्तों को बंद कर दिया गया है, ताकि अगर किसी को गाड़ी के व्हीकल से माध्यम से जलाया जाए, क्योंकि रोड सिंगल ही है वहां पर, तो रास्ता ब्लॉक ना हो और रास्ता सुरक्षित मिले। और जब पहाड़ों में बर्फबारी होती है तो गाड़ियों का सड़क में फिसलने का सिलसिला भी रहता है, तो निश्चित तौर से एहतियात बरती जा रही है। हेलीकॉप्टर की बात की जाए, एम्बुलेंस की यहाँ पर व्यवस्था कर दी गई है कि मौसम खुलता है और किसी को जरूरत पड़ती है तो उन्हें लिफ्ट करके जोलीगांठ या फिर हिंद अस्पताल स्केच में लाया जाएगा। इस वक्त मुख्यमंत्री की इस पूरे हादसे पर पूरी नजर बनी हुई है।
All right, we're being joined by some of the reactions that we are getting for our viewers. Anuj Kumar Chamoli, DIO, is with us right now to get us a sense of what is happening. If you could take our viewers through some numbers, Mr. Kumar, how many are trapped, how many have been rescued? If you could just take our viewers through the initial numbers.
जी मैम, अभी नंबर की जानकारी नहीं हो पा रही है। डीएम साहब मीटिंग में बैठे हैं और जैसे ही जानकारी होती है तुरंत आपको बताया जाएगा। और बहुत बड़ा वो नहीं है, वो भूस्खलन टाइप का हल्का सा तूफान जैसा है, और जैसे ही नंबर की जानकारी होती है मैं आपको तुरंत सूचित करता हूँ।
हाँ, ओके, बट अभी रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन चल रहा है। रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन में कौन से टीम्स वहाँ पर हैं? ऑल्सो टेक अ व्यूअर्स थ्रू कौन से टीम्स हैं वहाँ पे? हाउ मेनी पीपल हैव रीच्ड? Which officials are at the spot, Mr. Kumar?
जी मैम, आपदा प्रबंधन की टीम वहाँ पे है और अभी आपदा प्रबंधन की एक मीटिंग भी बुलाई गई है। डीएम साहब लगातार मीटिंग ले रहे हैं और जल्द ही मैं आपको अपडेट करता हूँ मैम, जो भी हो। हेलो।
Also, Mr. Kumar, before I let you go, if you could just take our viewers, वो जो एरिया कैसा है, क्योंकि उस एरिया में बहुत हैवी स्नोफॉल, हैवी रेन है। IMD प्रिडिक्ट कर रहा है कि और रेन हो सकता है और स्नोफॉल हो सकता है। रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन, रेस्क्यू साइट के बारे में कुछ हमारे व्यूअर्स को प्लीज बताइए।
कल रात से लगातार बारिश हो रही है और बारिश के चलते थोड़ा सा धुंध जैसा माहौल है वहाँ पे, और हमारी रेस्क्यू टीम SDRF लगातार प्रयास कर रही है। हेलो। और मीटिंग लगातार डीएम साहब मीटिंग कर रहे हैं और मीटिंग के बाद जैसा भी होता है मैं आपको सूचित कर रहा हूँ मैम।
All right, thank you so much for joining us. Anuj Kumar, DIO Chamoli was with us, and he's saying there is a meeting being held by the officials there, by the district magistrate, the DM, and more details will be available to us. But going back to Madhurima, taking some points from Anuj Kumar, DIO Chamoli's reaction and the pointers we have got from him, he has said that some of the rescue teams are already at the spot and there is a good amount of fog, he is saying. Now we are talking about the weather conditions. Of course, we'll try to give our viewers a better perspective, but he did mention the weather conditions and he did mention that some of the teams have already reached the spot, Madhurima.
Well, absolute.
सभी को सुरक्षित जल्दी से जल्दी बाहर। बहुत
Well, yes, absolutely, Shivangi. We just heard the DIO Chamoli who said that multiple hectic parleys are being conducted by the local administration along with the state administration to ensure that maximum lives are saved, because we know that initially 57 of them were trapped, following which 15 of them have been rescued. The update that we're getting for our viewers is that Uttarakhand Chief Minister has tweeted and said that yes, it's a sad news. The sad news was
सुरक्षित निकाल लिया गया है। बाकी के लिए सभी प्रयास चल रहे हैं, सभी प्रकार की तैयारियां यहाँ पर कर ली गई हैं। एम्बुलेंस से लेकर ITBP की मदद ली जा रही है, अन्य संस्थाओं की मदद ली जा रही है। आपदा प्रबंधन विभाग हमारा पूरी तरह से सक्रिय, जिला प्रशासन भी, और हम लोग स्वयं सभी लोग लगातार संपर्क में हैं और हमारा प्रयास है कि सभी को सुरक्षित जल्दी से जल्दी बाहर निकाला जाए।
Well, yes, like I was updating viewers, Shivangi, we just heard the gentleman that maximum effort has been put in place, all hands on deck to make sure that maximum number of workers are rescued. We pray that all of them come out safe. 15 of them have already been rescued and have been airlifted to an army hospital nearby. Their condition remains serious. All the doctors are giving them the medical aid as required. But at the same time, Shivangi, Pushkar Singh Dhami, the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, has come out and tweeted. He has tweeted that I pray to Lord Badri Vishal for the safety of all the laborers, brothers who are trapped. He has said that relief and rescue operations are being carried out by ITBP and BRO. Amidst other rescue teams are also involved. He continues to say that these workers were working on a construction project of the road that was being carried out the BRO near Mana village in Chamoli district. But yes, so what this means is that the Uttarakhand Chief Minister is very closely monitoring each and every step, Shivangi. He is monitoring, he is speaking to the local administration, he has spoken to the central agencies, rescue agencies of the NDRF, the ITBP and the SDRF. All of them have been pulled in by the Chief Minister. 15 workers rescued, Shivangi. Rest still remain under the debris. We'll see how swiftly can these workers be rescued from the debris. Shivangi.
You know, was going through your entire journey. How did acting happen? And before that, what pushed you into competing in the Miss World pageant, right? You're from a family of doctors.
Yes.
Your parents are doctors.
Yes.
You were studying medicine.
Yes, I was.
And how did Miss World happen?
Well, I think every girl growing up always has this, we all love to be princesses, and that was the idea in a 4-year-old girl's mind, that Miss India means you get to be the princess of the country, and that's what I thought. Then, I mean, life happened, and I think I pretty much never thought about it again up until I was 14, and I remember watching the Miss World finals again, and it was being telecasted on a television channel, and I remember watching the finals, and suddenly, you know, my interest into the competition sparked, because I realized that this is so much more. It's a platform for young girls from every field. You could be anyone from anywhere, and it's a great platform to get visibility, which also increases the amount of opportunities you have. Where I come from, growing up, you know, you had to either choose to be an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer. I remember my relatives telling me, "Koi baat nahi beta, kuch nahi hua to graduation ke baad IAS ki tayari kar lena." So, you know, those were the options that I grew up with. Acting was never a plan. It happened pretty much after winning Miss World. I went to Miss World thinking that it's a great platform, a great experience, and then let's see what happens. And you know, I always tell this to people who come to me and they tell me that, so if we want to be actors, what do we do? And I say that I'm the wrong person to ask that question, because I'm not one of those who would leave everything.
I'm delighted that the Republic Plenary Summit is being held on March 6th. I've been a participant in the summit in earlier years. It's a remarkable event. I wish it all the best and all success.
इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
पहाड़ों में एक हाइकिंग स्टिक भी बन सकती है।
You know, was going through your entire journey. How did acting happen? And before that, what pushed you into competing in the Missed World pageant, right? You're from a family of doctors.
Yes.
Your parents are doctors.
Yes.
You were studying medicine.
Yes, I was.
And how did Miss World happen?
Well, I think every girl growing up always has this. We all love to be princesses, and that was the idea in a 4-year-old girl's mind, that Miss India means you get to be the princess of the country, and that's what I thought. Then, I mean, life happened, and I think I pretty much never thought about it again up until I was 14, and I remember watching the Miss World finals again.
$13,000 placements last year. At Amity, we are committed to nurturing passionate, hardworking and proactive professionals.
You know, was going through your entire journey, how did acting happen? And before that, what pushed you into competing in the Missed World pageant, right? You're from a family of doctors.
Yes.
Your parents are doctors.
Yes.
You were studying medicine.
Yes, I was.
And how did Miss World happen?
Well,
इसके मूल में ट्रस्ट है, लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों में साझा विश्वास है, शेयर्ड प्रोग्रेस और प्रॉस्पेरिटी के लिए साझा कमिटमेंट है। इसी स्पिरिट में कल और आज अलग अलग सेक्टर की लगभग 20 मंत्री स्तर की बैठकें हुई है। विभिन्न क्षेत्रीय और वैश्विक मुद्दों पर सिंसियर और मीनिंगफुल चर्चा हुई है। हमारी पार्टनरशिप को एलिवेट और एक्सेलरेट करने के लिए कई महत्वपूर्ण निर्णय लिए गए हैं। ट्रेड, टेक्नोलॉजी, इन्वेस्टमेंट, इनोवेशन, ग्रीन ग्रोथ, सिक्योरिटी, स्किलिंग और मोबिलिटी पर सहयोग का एक ब्लूप्रिंट तैयार किया गया है। हमने अपनी टीम्स को एक पारस्परिक लाभकारी बायलैटरल फ्री ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट को, एफटीए को इस वर्ष के अंत तक संपन्न करने का निर्देश दिया है। फ्रेंड्स, इन्वेस्टमेंट फ्रेमवर्क मजबूत करने के लिए इन्वेस्टमेंट प्रोटेक्शन और जीआई एग्रीमेंट पर भी आगे बढ़ने की बात हुई है। टेक्नोलॉजी और इनोवेशन के क्षेत्र में एक ट्रस्टेड और सिक्योर वैल्यू चेन हमारी साझी प्राथमिकता है। सेमीकंडक्टर, एआई, हाई परफॉर्मेंस कंप्यूटिंग और 6G में सहयोग बढ़ाने पर भी सहमति बनी है। हमने एक स्पेस डायलॉग शुरू करने का निर्णय भी लिया है। फ्रेंड्स, इकोलॉजी और इकोनॉमी का बैलेंस हमारी साझी प्रतिबद्धता रही है और इस दिशा में हमारा मजबूत सहयोग रहा है। हमने ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन फोरम और ऑफशोर विंड एनर्जी बिजनेस समिट करने का निर्णय लिया है। ईवी बैटरीज, मरीन प्लास्टिक्स और ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन में जॉइंट रिसर्च किया जाएगा। साथ ही सस्टेनेबल अर्बन डेवलपमेंट पर हम अपने जॉइंट प्लान को आगे बढ़ाएंगे। कनेक्टिविटी के क्षेत्र में इंडिया, मिडिल ईस्ट, यूरोप इकोनॉमिक कॉरिडोर यानी आईमेक उसे आगे ले जाने के लिए ठोस कदम उठाए जाएंगे। मुझे विश्वास है कि आईमेक ग्लोबल कॉमर्स, सस्टेनेबल ग्रोथ और प्रॉस्पेरिटी को ड्राइव करने वाला इंजन साबित होगा। फ्रेंड्स, रक्षा और सुरक्षा से जुड़े मुद्दों पर हमारा बढ़ता सहयोग आपसी विश्वास का प्रतीक है। साइबर सिक्योरिटी, मैरीटाइम सुरक्षा और काउंटर टेररिज्म पर हम सहयोग के लिए आगे बढ़ेंगे। इंडो पैसिफिक क्षेत्र में शांति, सुरक्षा, स्थिरता और समृद्धि के महत्व पर दोनों पक्ष एकमत है। इंडो पैसिफिक ओशंस इनिशिएटिव्स, इससे जुड़ने के ईयू के निर्णय का हम स्वागत करते हैं। इंडो पैसिफिक और अफ्रीका में सस्टेनेबल और समावेशी विकास के लिए हम साथ मिलकर ट्रायंगुलर डेवलपमेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स पर काम करेंगे। फ्रेंड्स, पीपल टू पीपल कनेक्ट हमारे संबंधों का स्ट्रांगेस्ट एसेट है। हमारे बीच एकेडेमिया, रिसर्च और इंडस्ट्री पार्टनरशिप बढ़ाने पर भी आज नई सहमति बनी है। मेरा मानना है कि इंडियाज यंग टैलेंट यानी यूरोप से इनोवेशन कैन टुगेदर क्रिएट लिमिटलेस पॉसिबिलिटीज। हम ईयू की नई वीजा कैस्केड रेजिम का स्वागत करते हैं। इससे भारत के टैलेंटेड युवाओं की एबिलिटी को बेहतर मोबिलिटी मिलेगी। हमने आज तय किया है कि 2025 से आगे के समय के लिए भारत ईयू पार्टनरशिप का एक बोल्ड और एम्बिशियस रोड मैप बनाएंगे। इसका लॉन्च अगली भारत ईयू समिट के दौरान होगा। एक्सेलेंसी, आपकी इस भारत यात्रा से हमारी पार्टनरशिप को नई गति, ऊर्जा और उत्साह मिला है। ये यात्रा हमारे एम्बिशन को एक्शन में ट्रांसलेट करने का सबसे बड़ा कैटलिस्ट है। मैं अगली भारत ईयू समिट के लिए आपका एक बार फिर से भारत में स्वागत करने के लिए तत्पर रहूंगा। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. May I now request Her Excellency Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission, to give her remarks to the media.
Prime Minister Modi, dear Narendra, ministers, commissioners, excellencies, friends, thank you very much for the very warm welcome. It is a taste of India's legendary hospitality, and today is no ordinary day. Europe and India are coming together, and as I read in the news, so are the planets. Indeed, today, 7 planets in our solar system come into perfect alignment. And that is a very outstanding event. And they say that this event signals transformation and growth. And that's exactly the moment we find ourselves in. The planets are aligned, and so are Europe and India. I'm here today with the whole College of Commissioners. And indeed, it is our first visit outside Europe since we took office in December. And this shows how much we value our partnership. We want to take it to new heights. India is a like-minded friend. We are the 2 largest democracies in the world.
$13,000 placements last year. At Amity, we are committed to nurturing passionate, hardworking and proactive professionals.
You know, was going through your entire journey. How did acting happen? And before that, what pushed you into competing in the Miss World pageant, right? You're from a family of doctors.
Yes.
Your parents are doctors.
Yes.
You were studying medicine.
Yes, I was.
And how did Miss World happen?
Well, I think every girl growing up always has this, we all love to be princesses, and that was the idea in a 4-year-old girl's mind, that Miss India means you get to be the princess of the country, and that's what I thought. Then, I mean, life happened, and I think I pretty much never thought about it again up until I was 14, and I remember watching the Miss World finals again, and it was being telecasted on a television channel, and I remember watching the finals, and suddenly, you know, my interest into the competition sparked, because I realized that this is so much more. It's a platform for young girls from every field. You could be anyone from anywhere, and it's a great platform to get visibility, which also increases the amount of opportunities you have. Where I come from, growing up, you know, you had to either choose to be an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer. I remember my relatives telling me, "Koi baat nahi beta, kuch nahi hua to graduation ke baad IAS ki tayari kar lena." So, you know, those were the options that I grew up with. Acting was never a plan. It happened pretty much after winning Miss World. I went to Miss World thinking that it's a great platform, a great experience, and then let's see what happens. And you know, I always tell this to people who come to me and they tell me that, so if we want to be actors, what do we do? And I say that I'm the wrong person to ask that question, because I'm not one of those who would leave everything and just go to Mumbai to become an actor. I believe in having a certain level of security before you try something new in life. There is a certain risk attached to it, but I think that has to be a calculated amount of risk that you need to take. That's how I've been brought up. So it was only after I won Miss World and after I had that platform, when I got the right kind of opportunities, when I transitioned into films. And I guess that's how acting happened.
Okay.
Everyone, this is Ranveer Brar and I'm honored to be speaking at the Republic Plenary Summit 2025, India's most powerful gathering of leaders, visionaries and changemakers. Under the theme of Limitless India, we celebrate the spirit of innovation that has shaped our country and its future. It's going to be a power-packed summit, and you can join me as we discuss the next chapter of India's transformation. See you at the Republic Plenary Summit 2025 on the 6th of March, only on Republic Media Network.
Hi
Hi guys, this is Sania Mirza and I will be attending the Republic Plenary Summit 2025 on March 6th at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi. This is India's largest summit organized by Republic Media, India's leading news network. I'm thrilled to be a part of it. See you all there.
Top headlines, viewers. A glacier burst takes place in Badrinath. 57 BRO workers are feared buried under the snow. Orange alert in high altitude areas. BJP ups the ante against Aam Aadmi Party, says gag report on health department policies will expose how Abda government looted taxpayers' money. Over 72 hours later, Pune police ring fence and detain rape accused from the sugarcane field. After Allahabad High Court verdict, ASI to conduct second round of inspection of Shahi Jama Masjid in Sambhal.
Through Global Gateway, that is our €300 billion infrastructure offer for infrastructure abroad. Through Global Gateway, we can invest in projects that transport energy across India and between India and the world.
EU President Ursula von der Leyen meets PM Modi. Jaishankar in national capital confirms the largest free trade deal between India and the European Union. Viewers, we are live and breaking. I'm Shivangi Shukla. Getting you some more updates coming in. Ahead of the tabling of the CAG report today, the BJP has now criticized the Delhi government's liquor policy, accusing it of gross irregularities and wasting people's hard-earned money. Now, the BJP claims that the Aam Aadmi Party, which calls itself transparent, has engaged in corruption and promised to recover the money for Delhi's residents. Okay, so remember that the CAG report is going to be tabled. This is the second CAG report which will be tabled later on in the day in the Delhi Assembly. We can expect a lot of fireworks later on in the day. This CAG report will be on the health infrastructure, but at the same time, we are seeing that the BJP has not only hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party for the liquor policy, but also the health systems. We're getting some reactions coming in. Let's go ahead and play them out.
अब देखिए कि जिस प्रकार की घोर अनियमितताएं इस लिकर पॉलिसी में की गई, जिस तरह से जनता की गाड़ी कमाई को भ्रष्टाचार में डुबो दिया गया, जिस तरीके से सभी नियम और कायदे कानूनों को ताक पे रख दिया गया, लाइसेंस बांट दिए गए, कमीशन को बढ़ा दिया गया, खुदरा जो रिटेल शॉप्स थी वो बढ़ा दी गई, जो मानक थे बीआईएस के उनका पालन नहीं किया गया। ये सारे के सारे विषय जो लगातार एक लंबी रिपोर्ट है सीएजी की, इसमें आई है और अभी तो जो सरकारी अधिकारी हैं उनके पास 1 महीने का समय सभापति जी ने दिया है, उस पर उनकी टिप्पणी आएंगी। इसके बाद पीएसी में ये पूरा विषय जाएगा और निश्चित रूप से दिल्ली के जनता के साथ जो बड़ा भ्रष्टाचार हुआ है, जिस प्रकार से घोर अनियमितताएं हुई हैं और अपने आप को पारदर्शी कहने वाली पार्टी जिसने दिल्ली के लोगों के साथ धोखा किया, बड़ा भ्रष्टाचार किया, तो निश्चित रूप से एक एक पैसा दिल्ली के लोगों का वापस आने की अब तैयारी है।
आज अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के घोटालों की एक और कैग रिपोर्ट दिल्ली के विधानसभा के पटल पर रखी जाएगी। किस तरह से अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने हॉस्पिटल सेहत सर्विसेज के नाम के ऊपर दिल्ली को लूटने का काम किया, हॉस्पिटल बनाने के नाम के ऊपर किस तरह से तय बजट से 350 करोड़ रुपया फालतू जो उन्होंने करप्शन के लिए अपनी जेबों में डालने का काम किया, किस तरह से मोहल्ला क्लिनिक जिनको कहते थे अमेरिका कनाडा देखने आता, उसमें बिजली ही नहीं थी, बिना बिजली के मोहल्ला क्लिनिक चले और उनको किराया भी देता रहे और लूटते रहे दोनों हाथों से दिल्ली को जो लूटने का काम किया था। आज दूसरी कैग रिपोर्ट भी बताएगी, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी आपके सारे चिट्ठे खोलेगी और बताएगी कि तुम कट्टर बेईमान हो, कट्टर बेईमान हो।
All right, let's go straight to Riyanka who's joining us. Riyanka, you know, the BJP, and we were discussing this earlier, has already pulled up Aam Aadmi Party over the two issues, which is liquor policy and the health systems. The CAG report on health will be tabled. We can expect a lot of fireworks. When will that happen, Riyanka? We are waiting for that big development to come in.
Well, the session is already underway at it as it began towards the second half of the day today, and there are leaders who are at the moment talking about issues at their, their particular constituency, and soon after that we are expecting Chief Minister Rekha Gupta to be tabling this another CAG report, which will be the audit of the health system in the national capital that had happened during the regime of Aam Aadmi Party. In fact, we have also seen the BJP already hitting out at Arvind Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party for causing corruption, because there have been finances losses that has been suffered, because we saw that there was a loss of around 2,000 crores, more than that rather, in the liquor policy, and also more is expected to be seen as and when the CAG report on health infrastructure is going to be tabled. We already know because we accessed a few details, we understand that there were already a huge amount of money which was given by the central government to the Delhi government, out of which probably around 50% of that money was not spent. And the BJP there also claiming that they have started the procedure of recovering that money which was given by the central government and not utilized by the Aam Aadmi Party. The money, the taxpayers' money, will be recovered, and those who have been involved in corruption will be punished.
All right, thank you for joining us, Riyanka. We're coming back to you as we keep an eye on the Delhi Assembly developments. We move ahead right now, viewers, because we have to go to Tamil Nadu. And in Tamil Nadu Governor R.N. Ravi has waded into the ongoing language row, claiming that the state's rigid two-language policy has deprived youth in southern Tamil Nadu of opportunities. He has labelled the region as a neglected backyard and calling it unfair. In response, the ruling DMK party sharply criticized Ravi's remarks, accusing him of spewing hatred against Tamil Nadu. Okay, back-to-back updates coming in right now, viewers, on Republic TV. And remember that the Tamil Nadu language debate has been ongoing for a while, with a lot of to and fro and statements coming in from both the centre and Tamil Nadu CM. And I just want to go across to my colleague joining us right now. Yes, Shraddha joining us live. First, we saw a protest earlier in the day. DMK student wing was protesting, holding a black flag protest. This time, Tamil Nadu governor has also waded in the ongoing language row. If you could take our viewers through what he has said. Yes.
Well, the DMK student wing protest had a protest today morning fighting against the third language imposition and the NEP policy in the state. And now R.N. Ravi, the governor of the state, actually had an private event last evening where he met multiple people from the different professions, multiple leaders of the health, education sector. Speaking at the private event at the Raj Bhavan, the governor added that it is the two-language policy that's been followed by the state is rigid, and that the state government run by the Stalin and the DMK has been constantly focusing only on the two-language policy, which has actually lacked the opportunities to the government school students who only get to learn Tamil and English and not another third language, or especially Hindi or Malayalam or Kannada, where they could go to Bangalore or Delhi or Mumbai, where they could go for better work opportunities. And R.N. Ravi also noted that DMK is only politicizing the issue and that it was a cheap tactic of the ruling government.
All right, thank you for joining us, Shraddha, with all those details. I'll be coming back to you because the language debate is getting quite intense. We'll move ahead, viewers, because a tragic news is coming in from Badrinath, where a massive glacier burst has taken place. It is pertinent to note that the avalanche tragedy has buried around 57 BRO labourers. Rescue mission is on. These labourers are trapped in the avalanche near Mana, Uttarakhand's Chamoli district. Chamoli's district magistrate office said that the army, police personnel have been deployed to rescue efforts. Significantly, 10 workers, 10 to 15 workers have been rescued and shifted to the army hospital by the authorities, are in serious condition as well. 15 workers have been rescued and they are being treated. CM Pushkar Singh Dhami has said that relief and rescue operations are being carried out by ITB